What's up YouTube? What's up Penguin pals? This is Yugi Penguin coming at you with my Krawler deck profile. And this is more fun than competitive. Before anyone asks about this video, please don't take it too seriously. This is for fun. Stop going crazy on my videos and slagging me off because you don't like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Go somewhere else. This is for people who enjoy my videos and don't wish to berate them because this is a children's card game. That is all there is to it. Let's get into this video. Okay, to start, we have 3 Krawler YuGiOh. Okay, just showing you there. It might zoom in at some point. There we go. Terrible camera, as you can tell. But Krawler YuGiOh, basically every card that I'm showing you in this deck is actually a flip monster. Let me just move this camera down for you so you can see a little bit easier. They're all flip monsters basically, and Krawler YuGiOh basically, when he is flipped or special summoned, well basically you can special summon one Krawler from your hand or graveyard. Basically this deck involves just like sprawling the board with Krawlers, and then you can make your Xyz plays or you can make your Link plays. My next cards are 3 Krawler Receptors. Krawler Receptor when flipped can actually add a Krawler monster from your deck to your hand, and basically any of these Krawler cards that are destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon up to 2 Krawlers from your graveyard in face down defense position, so you're basically and essentially getting all their effects regardless. Next 3 is Krawler Spine. So Krawler Spine, you can target one monster on the field and destroy that monster. I don't actually recommend Krawler Spine, especially with that kind of effect, because destroying monsters these days with their effects, depending on how it plays off, will actually not be helpful towards you. I then play 3 Dendrite, one of my favourites. So Dendrite, you can actually send a monster from the deck to the graveyard. Most of the time you'll be sending a Glow Up Bulb or just another Krawler monster, and you can actually special summon. The next 2, I will be playing double Axon. I may actually just up him to 3. This is a 40 card deck, but on his flip you can actually target one spell trap card on the field and destroy it. Probably one of the better cards in the deck. Now obviously in the coming month there will be new Weevil Underwood cards with the new Pegasus Weevil duo packs coming out. Obviously there'll be new insect cards and there'll be a lot more plays, so I will be making an updated deck profile with Krawlers, but this is just more of a fun deck at the minute. I'm just toying about with the idea of actually also putting World Legacy World Armor in. Seeing as this helps with actually all the flip cards that you play, you would actually have to put 2 of them in. Next, I also play 2 Self-Destruct Ants because it's hilarious. When you flip, each player takes 1,000 damage. If the card is actually destroyed by battle or card effect, you inflict 1,000 more damage to your opponent. So why not? Why not? You know, that's up to you if you would like to play this. This deck does not have a side deck because, like I said, all my fun decks do not have a side deck. I just play this when I feel like it, basically. The next 2 cards, I play Subterra Fiendus. So Subterra Fiendus actually helps you with your Subterra plays, obviously, with your World Legacy cards. But also it helps you get these 2 cards out, Ultra Maphis and Eumastrix. So with Eumastrix, if you can read that there, not really, but I'll explain it to you. When he's flipped, you can target one monster your opponent controls and banish it. Obviously you have spells and trap cards that actually flip it back face down, so these are why you play the Krawler deck along with flip cards like Eumastrix and Ultra Maphis. Ultra Maphis is the card you actually want to bring out more than anything, so you can change all face up monsters on the field to face down defense position. That's as good as he gets really, so you can flip him up and flip him down whenever. So with that, I know this is a Krawler deck, but with the brand new Extreme Forces cards out, it was hard for me not to put these cards in. So I'm actually playing Tindangle Protector, Tindangle Gardener, and Tindangle Hound. The reason being also flip monsters. I think with the current format of actually the flip monsters, they all do different things, obviously. You can actually put more in if you would like. I mean, I even may step this deck up to a 45 card deck. But at the minute, I'm actually just running the 3 Tindangle cards. You can just change up to 3 face down defense position monsters back to face up defense. So you would basically combo off with Tindangle and 3 Krawlers on the field, flip them all face up, and then you would have 3, maybe a Chain Link 4 going off just with that 1 card. It's essentially the same with Tindangle Base Gardener and Tindangle Hound. Obviously you want Hound out a lot, you want Base Gardener out a lot, purely because Basically, Hound will get you, you can target a monster on the field and gain its attack. Obviously, when these cards are destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one face down monster on the field, I believe, and change it to face up defense. So again, you're essentially getting more effects. I play the one glow up bulb. It's a tuner. If you have a synchro card, I don't play it that way. But that wee. I feel like I'm going to the toilet. I've got that on my mind right now. But you know what? We're still sticking with the deck profile. And then I play this new card, Mahjong Munia Maidens. Also a flip card. And you can draw one card, then discard one. And then once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. So you can keep flipping it up. Sending your crawlers to the graveyard, drawing more cards. And that will essentially help you. You can actually add Pot of the Forbidden to this deck. Also another flip card. And again, its effects are actually really, really good. Moving on to the spell lineup, I'm actually playing 3 World Legacy in Shadows, one of the best field spells. This goes along with your crawlers, so all crawler monsters on the field will gain 300 attack and defense. You can special summon 1 level 2 or lower insect monster from your hand, face up or face down. Obviously, the next cards that I show you in the trap zone, World Legacy Pawns, will actually flip those cards face up, and then again you can combo off with your chain. 3 Terraforming is essential in case you need to bring out those cards. I play 3 Scapegoat. 3 Scapegoats, most likely you would activate them in your opponent's turn, so obviously they generate your Scapegoat tokens, 4 of them I believe. And basically on your opponent's end phase, you activate this effect, you get 4 tokens, and that's an immediate Mrs. Radiant link summon. So it's an earth monster, it just takes 2 of them, and then you can just combo off from there. I only won the 1 Pot of Desires. Most people play 2. It is a pro card to me, and I would say people should actually start playing this more. As much as you can hate the card, I don't actually personally like it. But it works in this deck because we have multiples of everything, and it just gets you that draw a little bit deeper into the deck with 2 cards. Last but not least, I play just the 1 trap also, and that is World Legacy Pawns, like I suggested. So you can target 1 face down monster you control, change it to face up attack position or defense. You would change it to defense because you don't want to attack with it. And then you can shuffle a crawler monster from your graveyard back into your main deck, and then target a face up monster you control, change it back to face down defense position. You're looping your cards and you're swarming the board as much as you can to bring out your big plays. Now for the extra deck, I play the 1 Tindangle Acute Cerberus. If you guys don't know what he does, basically it will take 3 Tindangle monsters to link summon him. Obviously you have 3 in the deck. You gain 3000 attack if you have 3 or more Tindangle monsters, which you use all 3 of them that you use from on the summon. Quite kind of hard to get out, but you can actually just tribute summon and then obviously bring this guy out with your links. Basically you gain 500 attack for each Tindangle monster this points to. You probably won't be using that to be honest, but at the end of the battle phase, if this card declares an attack, you can special summon 1 Tindangle token. Obviously these tokens can actually be used as tributes. Again, this is why I play the card. Now going into the Krawler links, I play 2 Qualiarch, I believe that is. Amazing card. 2 Krawler monsters is all it takes. Obviously you are swarming the board, so you will have this card out a lot. If this face up card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, basically you can target 2 Krawler monsters in the same name in the graveyard, special summon them, and obviously with his effects on the field it will take a certain amount of Krawler monsters to gain the other effects. There you go. So 2+ monsters, you gain 300 attack and defense for each. Your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated during the battle step if you have 4. Or 6 monsters, your monsters can attack directly. You know, if you want to OTK, then definitely. All these monsters that I'm showing you are basically and essentially the same, because Neurogos basically does the same. It's 2 insect monsters. Should you wish to read it, I will leave it for you right there. Hopefully this camera will zoom in. Please do. There we go. That's for you to pause and have a look. Same with Synaphysis, I'm going to say that is. God, I cannot read. That does say Synaphysis. I haven't taken my pills yet. Not that I am on any. I'm not that crazy. But you would play 2 Synaphysis. Going into the Subterra links, you'd play 2 Subterra Behemoth Fiendes. Also great for getting out your Subterra cards. Double Mrs. Radiant. Obviously, probably one of the main cards you want to use, because this card actually goes with your scapegoats. I almost said Karibos. Could you imagine if Karibos were in this deck? You'd be onto a winner. No, I'm joking. Please do not play Karibos. We played the Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin, which only takes 2 level 2 monsters. You know, depending on how you're playing the game and how it's situated, you play our number 45, Crumble Logos, 2 level 2 monsters. The only other card you add to this deck with XZs is also Sky Centauria. Sky Centauria is one of the best cards for this deck. It's also for low level monsters and it's easy to XZs. I play the one Geiger Brilliant. I don't actually play it, funny enough. I just think it looks cool, especially when it's only 99p in the UK for an ultimate rare. That's the only reason why I play it. And you want to round off the deck with number 41 Baguska. Baguska, 2 level 4 monsters. He will stall your game for you. He will help you out and he will get you to the plays that you want, especially if you have link monsters with it. He is an earth monster also, so he does work well with Mrs. Radiant. Last but not least, I would like to say, please, if you can, add a Borolo Dragon to this deck. I haven't shown you this, but I recommend Borolo Dragon. Borolo Dragon is actually in my other deck right now, so I didn't actually have time to show you. But if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like. That is my thumb. Wow, it looks really fat on camera. But please leave a like, subscribe, support me in any way you can, and I will continue to make videos because you guys motivate me to help make better videos. At the end of this video, I will be showing you a deck replay in 3, 2, 1, Penguin out.